Sakhlane Mushtaq, another Surrey teammate of mine, first one who really brought the Doosra into play. He could run up and spin the ball the other way with almost an off-spinner's action. So again, he arrived at Surrey with limited international knowledge, but he soon became the most destructive spin bowler of modern times in the county game, because people just could not pick him. And again, accurate, could spin the ball big both ways, but it was a variety of this Doosra that people could not come to grips with. So batting against him, England v Pakistan, was hard work, and when I first kept wicket to him for Surrey, that was hard work too, because if the batsmen are having problems, then the keeper was as well. But because you have that extra couple of yards to actually pick the ball and have time to react, and because you're seeing him day in, day out, you practice with him, then I was able to pick him. And that helped me also when I played against him, England v Pakistan, whether it be international test cricket or one-day international cricket. And I think I got out to him a couple of times or whatever. But he was brilliant. He's a lovely fella, a man of few words, but he knew exactly what he wanted to do. I nicknamed him the Magic Man because of what he could do with a cricket ball in his hand. And even in the dressing room, flicking a tennis ball about. And that's how he learnt to bowl a Doosra, through playing almost indoor tennis ball cricket. He's just great fun, but as I say, took off-spin bowling to another level, and it's because of him really that we see so much variety now in the modern game with the off-spinners. They all try and bowl a Doosra. People talk about wrist positions, etc., but he could just run up and spin it both ways, and it was an absolute art. But it was tough playing against him. An absolute pleasure to play with and keep wicket to, because you're always in the game for the outside edge with the Doosra for a catch. A lot of people would fall out their crease trying to play it on the onside, spin the other way, you get a stumping or two, and it was great. And you could even tell batsmen, we played county cricket at times, and new batsmen would come in, you'd say, whatever happens, this is a Doosra, therefore it's going to spin away from you. Whatever you do not look to hit the ball on the onside. This is just little bits of banter that goes on out in the middle. And batsman would go to knock it on the onside, get a leading edge, caught it, short extra cover, or nick it to slip first ball, and all we can say is, look, we're trying to help you, and they'd be walking back to the pavilion. It's not just a Doosra, it's everything. As I say, regulation off spinner as well, but he's just a very clever bowler. Again, bowled very few bad deliveries, but because he had the Doosra, that's what I'm saying, he became at times, you could be a little bit over tentative against him, because normally if you use your feet, you can go down and hit with the spin to most off spinners. But because he can spin it so much the other way, if you haven't quite got to the ball, for a regulation off spinner, you can just kick it away. But if you're not quite there to the ball and it's a Doosra and you miss it, then they say you bring the wicket keeper into play, or your bat isn't in the right position, you find the outside edge, and then your history.